If I asked you what your three biggest responsibilities are as a sales leader, I bet you could answer in about 30 seconds. You'd probably answer it in 10, right? Um, Now, imagine I looked at your calendar from last week. Would it tell me the same story? I think that is one of the biggest blind spots in sales leadership. And I know it because I've lived it. So I'm Dave Pender. I've spent the last 27 years in sales and sales leadership. And on this channel, I share practical ideas, mistakes I've made, and leadership blind spots that can make a real difference to the way you lead and the way that you sell. Right? Throughout my career in sales leadership, at the end of each day, I would come home and regularly say to my partner, everybody wants a piece of me. Right? My boss wanted a piece of me, my customers wanted a piece of me, my team wanted a piece of me, other departments wanted me, people wanted me involved in deals, in problems, in decisions, in their personal issues sometimes, right? And on one level, that's really flattering, right? It usually means that you're trusted. It's also exhausting. And the problem isn't that people need you. The problem is if you're not careful, you spend your whole day helping everybody else to succeed, and almost none of it moves you closer to what your business is actually paying you to achieve or what your own personal future goals are, right? And this is where a lot of sales leaders get caught, right? We get to the end of the day and we think, what did I actually accomplish today? We were busy, we solved problems, we put out fires, lots of them, we helped people, we probably worked really hard. But did we spend enough time on the things that actually matter most? Now, on our best days, we ask ourselves those questions. On our worst days, and there may be more of them than we'd like to admit, we don't. We just move on to the next fire and then the next one. And before we know it, weeks or even months have gone by. So here's something I'd really encourage you to do: run a time audit, right? It sounds boring. It is boring, right? And I promise you, it's worth it, right? Do it for 5 days if you can, three if you can't, even one is better than nothing, right? And at the end of every hour, just spend 30 seconds writing down what did you actually do over the last hour, right? Don't overcomplicate it. Just make a simple list, activity in one column, approximate amount of minutes you spent on it in the next, and then just move on with your next hour, right? And then at the end of the day, either review it yourself or better than that, drop it into ChatGPT or whatever AI you use and ask it to analyze it. Where is your time really going? Like, ask it to group your activities into categories, show you the actual percentages of how you spend your day. If you're super geeky like me, whack it into a nice pie chart for like an awesome visual. Whatever you need to see and understand what your day really looks like. Because most of you are going to be surprised. Some of you will be stunned. Because if you don't know where your time is going, there is a very good chance you're spending a significant part of it on things that aren't serving you, aren't serving your goals, and aren't serving your team. And you know what? That's awesome news because that now represents an incredible opportunity for you, right? Free up even a few hours each week, redirect them towards coaching or strategy or developing your people or whatever creates the biggest impact in your role. Maybe even give yourself permission to finally take that lunch, right? Sometimes the biggest blind spot isn't what you're doing. It's not realizing where your time is actually going. Do the audit, you will learn something big about yourself. Let's go.